Hey, what's up, guys? This is Robbie with Robbie Talks MMA, and of course, I want to talk about the upcoming fights, guys. Merab taking on Petr Yan in what looks to be, and what I hope to be, a more closely contested fight than people are making out. So let's get through it, guys. Big fight card. We're going to talk a little bit about this fight card tonight on TikTok Live. So anybody joining, jump in the chat, guys. Let us know if you're there. Drop a comment. Some big fights to come. We have been streaming all the fights on the TikTok channel. Over 500,000 views myself and the producer have gotten watching the live fights over the last few weeks. So we do really appreciate it. And everybody who followed the channel from the live chat, we've had so much fun streaming the fights, and we're going to end this year on a high note, guys. We still have Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul coming up, and of course, we have this fantastic fight card coming up that I'm going to talk about in today's video. So, guys, Merab taking on Petr Yan in a rematch with serious heat. Merab's cardio is still illegal in 12 states, and Yan's looking to reclaim his spot after a rough stretch. Expect relentless pressure from Merab, as always, and sharp counters from Petr Yan. This one could be a war or a grind fest, guys. Which way it goes, let me know in the comment section, guys. I see us all there in the comments on the TikTok live. Make sure we're hitting the video a like. But guys, it could be a grind fest. We know how Merab fights. We know how Petr Yan fights. The co-main event, Alexandra Pantoja defends his flyweight title against Joshua Van, who's young, hungry, and dangerous. If Van pulls this off, it's a start-making moment, guys. But Pantoja's got that veteran grit and slick grappling that just ruins hype trains. We know how good Pantoja is at this point. You don't need me to hype it up, guys. But Brandon Moreno taking on Tatsuro Toyara. That's a flyweight chess match. Moreno's been in title wars. Um, we know Tatsuro is undefeated and slick on the mat. It's a passing of the torch type fight, guys, or a reminder that Moreno's still elite. Meanwhile, Henry Cejudo's returning to face Talbot, who's got that speed, swagger, but not the Olympic gold. If Talbot can handle Cejudo's pressure and wrestling, we might be watching a new contender rise. So some really big lower weight fights on this fight card, guys. I know people are looking at the fight card on paper. It may not have the standout stars that the Jack Della Maddalena and Islam Makhachev fight card had, but it has some fantastic fights on it, and I'm gonna really enjoy watching these fights live on the TikTok live with every one of you guys. So I'm looking forward to it, guys. Um, where was I? Talbot Cejudo. Cejudo needs a win here. That's no secret, guys. Light heavyweight chaos incoming with Jan Blachowicz, who just isn't that active anymore. But we know how versatile Jan is, taking on Guskov in just a showdown of pure power. Jan's the Polish tank, Guskov the Uzbek wrecking ball. So someone's getting slept in that fight. At 155, Grant Dawson is taking on Manuel Torres in a sleeper. Dawson's grappling versus Torres' violent hands. And guys, do not forget Terence McKinney taking on Chris Duncan. That's a guaranteed first round finish. Blink and you just might miss it. So everybody jumping in on the chat there, guys. I see is drop a comment. We're going to be live for this fight card again, just like we were live for all the previous fight cards on TikTok. You got to be live to watch the fights, guys. What else is on the fight card? Macy Barber's taking on Caroline Silva. That's going to be a clash of pure aggression, guys. Barber's got that forward pressure and Silva's submission threat. Expect scrambles in that one. Do expect scrambles in that one. Elbows and maybe a bloody decision, a dragged out decision. Zaim is taking on Soidakov at light wave. It's a technical battle. Zaim's range and movement against Nazim's pressure and power could be a sneaky fight at a night contender. That's one to look out for. Who else is on the fight card, guys? Who else have we got? Marvin Vittori. I thought Marvin Vittori was on. Marvin Vittori. Yeah, Marvin Vittori's taking on Bruno Ferreira. And guys, that's a brawl waiting to happen. Vittori's chin is legendary. Ferreira's got the knockout power and zero chill. Absolute zero chill. Throwback Edson Barboza taking on Jalen Turner. These are all barn burners, and that's why I wanted to jump on this video tonight, guys, particularly on the TikTok live, just to explain to people that what you see here, this isn't a middle of the road card. I think people look at the lighter fighters and think they're not as entertaining, but that Edson Barboza Jalen Turner fight, that's a fight. That is an absolute fight. That's a 155 pound striker's delight. Spinning kicks, knees, just pure violence in that contest. Barbosa's a legend. Turner's a sniper. And I just think that's going to be an absolutely beautiful brawl. That's what that is. Um, the early prelims, guys, Aslan taking on Barnetsky, 205 pound fight. Both guys are wild and unpredictable. Naimov taking on Santos. That's a fast paced scrap to kick things off. No slow starts here with this fight card, guys. UFC 323 is built for absolute chaos. Chaos. And myself, Robbie, and the producer will be live for it. And keep an eye on FightRawCombat.com because I will be updating that with all breaking news. What more to come for the TikTok, guys? With the year wrapping up, I think doing some type of an end of year show, best knockout, best submission, best fight of the year. I'm gonna try and get the producer on board with that one. I kind of have to talk him around a little bit. And yeah, guys, I see us in the chat there. Keep the comments coming. Make sure we're hitting the video a like, guys. We got to be liking the video over on TikTok. And like I was saying, 500,000 views we got on the channel for the last few fights that we live broadcasted. So we're absolutely pumped about that. And we're going to keep the momentum heading into 2026, into the new year. We're going to try and stream as many fights as we possibly can. And of course, the UFC's deal with Paramount is paramount for us because it seems like they're going to be showing the fights for all you European fans an hour or two earlier in the night. So maybe we won't be staying up cross-eyed till 7 a.m. to watch the fight. But we're going to finish the year off big. We're definitely going to do some type of a stream. I know we don't usually do the boxing matches, but we're going to do some type of a stream for the Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua brutal showdown because that fight can only go one way. Jesus, I hope that fight only goes one way. Let me know in the comment section, guys, right now, who's going to win that fight? Can Jake Paul really beat Anthony Joshua? All the hype online, guys. I'll talk more about that over the coming weeks as well. I think that's going down on the 19th of December, so that one's closing in as well. And there'll be a lot of hype, a lot of noise surrounding that fight, so we're definitely going to do some type of a stream, myself and the producer, to close the year out, some type of an award show. And of course, we're going to be live streaming UFC 323 to wrap up what's been an explosive year on the Robbie Talks MMA TikTok channel and the YouTube channel. The numbers speak for themselves, guys. So UFC 323 built for absolute chaos. Fight I'm most looking forward to. I am looking forward to that Barbosa and Jalen Turner fight. I'm looking forward to seeing Marvin Vettori compete again. The main event is interesting up until a certain point when you realise that Merab just makes fantastic fighters look extremely ordinary. It's going to be interesting, guys. The Pantoja fight is interesting. Say who though? There's enough fights on it to keep us entertained for the night, and we will be live on the Robbie Talks MMA TikTok channel for that. And guys, quick one, make sure we're following the channel, guys. No good checking in, dropping a love heart, leaving a comment. Make sure we're following the channel, interacting in the chat. That's very important. And guys, we did really well with the donations towards the end of the year. People sending in different types of stickers to the channel, and that kind of helped us out a little bit. So we want to kind of keep that going as we head into the new year. But guys, we've had a fantastic few weeks on TikTok Live. I just wanted to jump briefly on tonight and talk about what's to come from this channel over the next few weeks. So make sure you're following the channel, guys, because we could be live on any night. I know the producer is primed and ready to go for his next live stream after we hit those insane numbers for the Madalena and Makachev fight. And I think we got close to 20 or 30,000 views for the last UFC fight card as well. So that was fantastic. Ian Gary, that was a very impressive performance from Gary. So a lot to look forward to, guys, over the coming weeks as we close out the mixed martial arts calendar year. A lot to look forward to. I'm really looking forward to the Joshua and Jake Paul circus for everything that it is. But I want to give everybody a special thank you for supporting the channel and for continuing to support us. I can see us in the comments right now, guys. And like I said, a Sunday night, I just said I'd jump on for a few minutes and see what everybody's up to. Just having a look at the video, yeah. But yeah, guys, a lot to come from the channel. I look forward to speaking to everybody very, very soon. This is Robbie with Robbie Talks MMA. We'll talk soon, guys. Get ready for the fights because we will be ready and we will be live. You better believe it.